This farm giveaway update is brought to you by OnX Hunt, the nation's #1 GPS hunting app. Okay, we've gone over this so many times, but for those of you in the back, it's our 30th anniversary. We're giving away a 60-acre farm. Yes, it's completely free to enter. And if that's not enough, in this video, the mad scientist is taking you through his personal list of best spots and methods when it comes to snow scouting on the farm. I mean, we're kind of giving away the farm and then a free manual of all Mark and Terry's best tips and tricks to boot. So, watch the video for some amazing snow scouting tactics and then get on over to the App Store to download the DeerCast app or register for the giveaway at DeerCast.com. You literally have nothing to lose. This episode of DoD TV is brought to you by RTP Outdoors, home of the groundbreaking Groundbreaker 3-in-1 food plot implement.
Anytime you go into a piece of property, if you are afforded the opportunity to go in there and scout that property after a freshly fallen snow, you always want to take advantage of that. It's one of those rare moments in nature where Mother Nature lays out a blank chalkboard and then you get to see all of the trails taking form and taking place on top of that snow. The new 60-acre farm that we're giving away in December of this year, we had a freshly fallen snow and we wanted to go in there and confirm some of our thoughts from when we first scouted it. So we went in and we did a little snow scouting on the new 60-acre farm. One of the things that we wanted to see, how much traffic there was during this time of the year. And a freshly fallen snow, and I always like to go in 3 or 4 days after the snow because that gives you 3 or 4 days movement. Usually the weather turns out pretty decent after the snow. High pressure ushers in and the deer move pretty good. So if you give it 3 or 4 days, you get a very good look at what kind of traffic you're seeing on that farm. The other thing it will do is expose bedding areas and bedrooms where deer like to bed. They're very evident within a snowfall, whereas sometimes when that snow's not on the ground, it's a little bit harder to interpret where a deer might have bedded. So we took the drone up, and it was very interesting from a bird's eye view to look at all the different network of trails and all the tracks that these deer were laying down on the 60-acre farm. So it helped us confirm a couple different things. Number one, the plot that is up on the ridge is in exactly the right place. There's a trail walking right through the middle of it. The hub plot down in the middle, just below that pond, when you come up over that pond dam and you head down there just a little bit further to the north, that one is also in the right place. And if you look closely, there's a definitive line that starts at the creek, and as you head west, you get into the open timber. As you head east, you get into the overgrown pasture. Now, from the aerial view, you see all of the different trails leading down into that one hub plot down in the center of the farm. And you also start noticing that timber is fairly open. You've heard us say, if you're following this series, that it probably needs some hinge cutting or some TSI. And that's never been more evident than when we looked at it from above. It's a beautiful hardwood stand in North Missouri, but it probably does need to be thickened up just a little bit to maximize the opportunity for deer bedding and deer browse on this particular farm. We're not going to do that, but we would highly advise whoever wins it to do so. When you normally scout a farm, you're looking for trails, rubs, scrapes, those types of things. When you're snow scouting a farm, you're really just looking for overall traffic. And you're trying to confirm where the bulk of the movement is and where you have a safe downwind position. So that's really what you want to learn whenever you're snow scouting. Where's all the movement? And you want to put the wind from the movement into your face and somewhere where there isn't a lot of movement. So that's one of the biggest advantages. Snow scouting really lays out the trails and the beds, but it doesn't necessarily allow you to see scrapes as easily. You're still going to see the rubs, obviously, but it's really about overall traffic and deer flow. It's like a system of highways. It really is a blank chalkboard, and it gives you a view that you can't get any other time of the year. So whether you're watching this piece and interested in seeing what's on that 60 and how the traffic flows in there, or whether you're trying to snow scout on your own farm, if you get that opportunity, I'd highly recommend it. It lays things out like never before.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This segment of DoD TV was brought to you by Ram Trucks. Guts, Glory, Ram.